This is an intermediate English listening practice. It comes from Book 5 of the Intermediate English Comprehension series, which has over 3,000 positive reviews on Amazon. Listen carefully and use the subtitles to improve your vocabulary and comprehension.
The raccoon. The raccoon, with its distinctive facial markings, dexterous paws, and natural curiosity, is an animal known throughout the world. There are children's programs about raccoons, and they play a major role in several Native American cultures. Let's get to know these fascinating critters a little better. The average length of a raccoon is between 40 and 70 centimeters, not including its tail, which can measure between 20 and 40 centimeters. An interesting fact about raccoons is that they vary a great deal in size depending on their habitat. Scientists have found that raccoons are smaller and weigh less in hotter habitats, but are bigger and heavier in colder climates. Furthermore, male raccoons are always bigger than females. Although there have been relatively few studies on raccoon intelligence, scientists have discovered some remarkable facts. For example, raccoons are extremely skilled at using their dexterous front paws to open a variety of locks. They can also remember the solution to tasks for up to 3 years. Native to North America, the natural habitat of raccoons is forests and woods. However, they are extremely adaptable and are also found in mountainous areas, coastal regions, and urban locations. Surprisingly, raccoons were quite rare up until the 1930s. However, since then, their population has exploded. This is due to the reduction of natural predators such as wolves and the abundance of food in cities. Raccoons are hunted for their fur, which is used for clothing accessories such as hats and boots. Because of this, the animals were introduced to Russia and Germany, where they have escaped and reproduced. They now live in the wild in both countries. Raccoons were shipped to Japan, where people wanted to keep them as pets. However, many have escaped or were released by their owners, and raccoons now live all over the country. Raccoons are omnivores, and their diet is extremely varied depending on where they live and what time of year it is. For example, in forest habitats, they eat fruits, vegetables, and small animals. In coastal habitats, they scavenge along the beach and will eat crabs and other shellfish. Raccoons in towns and cities feed on abandoned food and what they can find in trash cans, which they often overturn, creating noise and a mess in the process. One intriguing aspect of raccoon feeding behavior is dowsing, which is when they appear to wash their food before eating it. Scientists studying raccoons believe that when they do this, they are actually rubbing their paws to make them more sensitive and not, as previously believed, cleaning their food. In our ever-changing world, animals are often the victims of human progress when their habitat is lost. Many become extinct or fall in number. It is therefore heartening to find a species which, instead of declining, is in fact thriving. It appears the hardy raccoon is here to stay.
If you'd like the full text with comprehension questions and vocabulary explanations, Book 5 is available on Amazon. The link is in the video description below.